Shalom, 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 shalom. This is your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levy coming at you again with another quick video. I will not be before you long. I just want to ask the question, which conversion story of Paul is true? Now, many of my Christian brothers and sisters say the New Testament is inspired by God. It is the very words of God. So I'm asking which testimony of Paul is the truth concerning his conversion story. Now, here's the first account of his story, where it's actually taking place in Acts chapter 9. I'm going to start at verse 3. And as he journeyed, he came near Damascus, and suddenly there shined around about him a light from heaven, and he fell to the earth, and heard a voice saying unto him, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? And he said, Who art thou, Lord? And the Lord said, I am Jesus whom thou persecutest. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. And trembling and astonished said, Lord, what wilt thou have me to do? And the Lord said unto him, Arise and go into the city, and it shall be told thee what thou must do. Verse 7. And the men which journeyed with him stood speechless, hearing a voice, but seeing no man. Okay, that's the actual event. Now let's look at Paul sharing his testimony. Acts 22. And you start at verse 6. And see if you hear the slight differences on what's being shared. And it came to pass, as I made my journey, and was come nigh unto Damascus about noon, suddenly there shone from heaven a great light around about me. And I fell unto the ground, and heard a voice saying unto me, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? And I answered, Who art thou, Lord? And he said unto me, I am Jesus of Nazareth, whom thou persecutest. And they that were with me saw indeed the light, and were afraid, but they heard not the voice of him that spake to me. And I said unto him, What should I do, Lord? And the Lord said unto me, Arise and go into Damascus, and it shall be told thee of all things which thou art appointed for thee to do. Now, I hope you notice a slight difference if you were paying attention. Now let's go to Acts chapter 26. And just look at verse 13. Just go ahead and start at 13. Acts chapter 26, verse 13. And at midday, O king, I saw in the way a light from heaven, above the brightness of the sun, shining around about me and them which journeyed with me. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me, saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the prick. And I said, Who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Jesus whom thou persecutest. But arise and stand upon thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness above all these things which thou hast seen, and of those things in which I will appear unto thee, delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles, unto whom now I send thee, to open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light, from the power of Satan unto God, that they may receive forgiveness of sin and inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me. Now, if you have noticed carefully the account that Paul gives, both his accounts where he is sharing his story is different from that which is revealed in Acts chapter 9. First, only he failed. Then everybody failed. The people with him heard a voice. Then the next account, they didn't hear a voice. Come on now. Make it make sense. Which version is true? Which version was truly inspired by God? Open your eyes.